World's Den, episode 84. Episode 84, take one. We know we had some pods that we missed. We just put out a pod again. We're still here. There isn't no inside turmoil. There hasn't been anybody suspended. Nobody's been fired except for JSLX, which was over a year ago now. I think over a year, but whatever. We're all here. Everybody's here. Ozzy the Don is here, the military expert, the man of many words, sometimes few words.
Sometimes few words.
Mass shooting survivor, shall I say?
I forgot.
Dumb. I thought I told y'all how many shots there was. I didn't tell you. I was listening to the beginning of that story. It was at least 8 shots fired, by the way.
It's a veteran. Veterans Day pass. Veterans Day. Next to him, the women's have a voice depending on her Wi-Fi. Michaela's here.
Depending on the Wi-Fi.
The former freakiest of all freaks before Diddy went to jail. The conspiracy theory expert. Get your tin hats ready because hers is shining.
Not because hers is shining.
Along with us today, we have here present today. He's been on vacation. He's been in Jamaica before the hurricane. He's
Thank
been
God.
in California before any earthquakes hit. He's been at the Giants game with his son at the Giants game. Derek Birdman Brown, the oldest podcaster in podcast history, is here with us today from the legendary Brown family. If you heard of Judge Joe Brown, this is his nephew.
You look like a crackhead.
Yo, I can't. What up, world?
And last but not least, I am your humble, the most humble. There's nobody more humble than me
This guy.
on the planet. I promise you. Nobody more humble. There's nobody more fit for this job, more unbiased.
Oh my God.
There can't possibly be a person more unbiased than me.
I gotta get my mud boots on. It's thick out here.
It's me.
Shit.
Live from the suburbs of Elizabeth, New Jersey.
The suburbs. He made it sound so quaint.
K Marseille, I am your host. Here is my cast. Here are my friends. Is everybody good and well? Is there any other mass shooting survivors we have here that we have to talk about? Where do y'all want to start off? I know for me, there's only one topic that we're here for,
I am
and it's
screaming.
Well, you want to jump into the
we could go there. We could start there.
What's her name? Sweeney?
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah,
know. I
Sweeney.
don't
We could
care no
start
more.
there. We could start there.
Well, what y'all think about that? They asked her about the, you know,
The
I
jeans
got a
ad.
the
question.
jeans ad. You know what I mean? Like, how
Did
you
she
felt
write?
about it? She said if there was anything I felt, y'all would know. So she said I ain't got a problem with it, basically.
Did she write it down?
What you mean?
I
Yo,
was
you
gonna
become
say
Did
that
she
was a
make that
very.
poem?
yeah, you're
It was a very political, publicist, polished answer that she gave. Number one, but number two,
That's probably what put her in the grave for real.
I was gonna say, but number two, the fact that a lot of people I'm noticing are starting to do this where they answer the question without answering the question.
Yeah.
And we give them way too much power. Like she tried to like make it seem like she didn't know. I know somebody from your team hit you up like, hey man, is talking about this shit. Fucking Trump
backlash. You
tweeted
catching
about
backlash.
this and all of that.
Yeah.
So like, don't act like you
You
don't
catching
know what
back.
the I'm talking about. I hate conversations like that.
The thing that I hated the most about the Sydney Sweeney interview that they had was her smart ass face the whole time that she was
Yes.
answering.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I don't have to tell you I'm a racist. You know what it is. That's what she said with her face.
Kinda,
Regardless of what the fuck she
yeah.
said out her mouth.
Kinda,
And
yeah.
It's like I
And I'm
said what
glad
I
that I have
said.
some backup.
That was the
The
vibes.
other racist that runs the country.
yeah, and I
Right,
want to say
right.
this too.
Right.
I want to say this too. I don't want to on an interviewer because she got a job to do at the end of the day. But
No,
Right.
she let
no,
she let her
no.
get she let her get away
She
too.
didn't pressure her.
I
Yeah,
was
she
gonna
didn't
say,
press her.
Kev, that was two white women knowing exactly what
Right.
they was doing, having this ridiculous ass
Well,
fucking
not
back and forth
the
banter
white
that
girl.
means nothing.
I feel like she with us. I just don't think that she stood on business in front of
No,
a
she
celebrity
didn't.
because we
Cause
don't
she was
know
Yeah,
who
like,
the fuck this
yeah.
"Oh
lady is.
well, what do you think about?" And I know you probably don't want to talk about this, but I just have to bring it, bitch. Stand on something, please.
Right.
And
She didn't have a
that
heart.
it seemed like she was a rookie interviewer. Because
Yes,
Yeah,
any real
yeah.
interviewer would have pressed her and not given a fuck about her being a celeb. Maybe this is one of her first big
I
interviews
was
for all
gonna
we
say,
know.
why you even bring it up if you wasn't gonna press her? Because you
Right,
know she
like
It
wasn't
yo.
gonna
definitely
just
gave up.
openly talk about it.
Yeah.
So you don't have a problem with what people saying? Like somebody would say something else, like so you
But you know
cool with what
what?
everybody's saying? Like
The only reason why I say I'm starting to
you don't
see
care.
like this is a trend of how people answer shit. I
Excuse me.
recently saw an interview with Doja Cat and they were talking about her being a devil worshiper and all this
Yeah.
other shit.
The
And this
hell?
bitch, her answer was, I don't feel it's my responsibility to have to explain to people what I do. I just let people do or talk about what they want. What?
That sounds
What?
crazy. That was just
Bitch, are
somebody
you a
running you
devil
around.
worshiper or not? That's a yes or
Right.
no fucking
She an-
answer.
She
What the
just
fuck do
ran
you
a
mean it's
she
not my
answered it for you though, man.
responsibility?
she just ran a circle around
Nah, what
motherfuckers
Doja
real
Cat
quick.
said was that she answered it immediately. The thing is that it was so subtle that you ain't get it. She kept going on in a fucking word vomit for the next 2 minutes. Like she said a bunch of nothing after,
Yeah,
but her first thing was basically saying, "Yo, I let people assume whatever the fuck they want so that they could keep talking about me." But that's really what the answer was. But she didn't answer directly, am I a devil worshiper or not? So it
yeah,
gives you off the impression that she is, because you're not
right,
answering directly to it.
You're not saying no. You're not
right.
like hell the fuck no. Why would the
That's like
hell like
somebody
you?
saying, "Are you a pedophile? Are you?"
Right.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
not.
say
I would
no.
never
You're not
do
gonna
that.
let.
I
Right.
don't
You're not
need
gonna
to
let.
think about the answer to that.
You're not gonna let somebody
Yeah,
assume
but
that.
Doja
That's what I'm
Cat want
saying.
to
You
give off
correct
some
that
kind
shit
of
right away.
mystique to her or some shit. That's kind of what she alluded to. But it's like,
Yeah,
yo, some questions is like I don't want no mystique about. Like, if somebody asks, yo,
Yeah. Right.
are you a Hitler supporter? I'm not gonna say,
Right.
people are entitled to their own opinions. I'll just leave it to them. Like, I'm not gonna
and he
say
was
that.
the guy
Right.
got a bad
Right.
rap. He's really not that bad
Right.
of a guy. Like,
Yeah,
shut the
like
fuck
it's
up.
certain shit you gonna yo, do you like men, motherfucker? Like, no, I don't, motherfucker. I'm not gonna sit here and let you think what the fuck, like, oh well, at the end of
That's a
the
good
day,
example.
I let people think what they want, it doesn't matter. Get the fuck out of here. No, nigga,
My
I don't like
girlfriend
men.
knows what's up.
The
That's
fuck
funny.
you're right.
That's a good example. I ain't gonna
Fuck
lie.
out of here. You feel I'm
Yeah.
not letting you think that. I like women, sir. The fuck, nothing else.
She basically doubled down on that
I
fucking
was gonna say she
Gina
stood on
version.
that. I said what I said. The jeans are good. Fuck y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
tried to
Well, that's
My
tell
all right.
jeans
us,
are blue.
That's why
I've been
karma is
working.
real. She
She
got
tried to
five
tell
movies
us,
that flop.
she tried to tell us, I've been working on Euphoria. I don't really look at my phone and all this other shit. Meantime, Zendaya said, yo, I ain't doing no press with this bitch.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
And I love that about Zendaya, that she just stand on shit.
She stood away from that shit. Like, nope, I'm good. Yep. And her last four movies flopped. They were talking about that shit.
She's
Like,
a horrible actress,
she's
and
tanking, bruh.
you know what it is? White men love her because she is the fucking prototype. You little small, blonde hair, blue eyed, big
Ew,
titties, no ass, having ass
ew,
bitch. I get it.
ew,
I get it. Your head is hyped
Ew.
right now,
ew.
but bitch, you're really not it.
Nothing hot about
I
that.
think to the box office thing, I think they kind of dragged that a little bit because I don't know if the movie was good or not for it to tank. I don't
Well, they
know.
said I'm just going off the numbers they were saying, Kev. They were saying they put like 50 million into a movie, they only made back five. They put it like
Yeah, but the
30
Yeah,
same
million to
shit.
that
Yeah,
another,
but
shit
the
they
same
only
bad.
shit.
made back like
It was
1.2
less than
mil.
a million
That's
for all of those
crazy, yeah.
movies.
Yeah, but bro, they said 30 million, they only made back 1.2. That's insane.
That's
Yeah, but
bad.
it's all.
That's
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
insane, nigga. You might as well
that's
threw that
true.
shit in the
No
sky.
return on your investments.
You
Right,
might as well
throw
do
that shit
that
in the
shit.
sky.
You might as
The
well do
fuck?
that 50 million in the
In
sky,
the
bro.
Yo,
sky and let
Yeah,
but
but
some
you
that
know
also
what?
homeless people
They
happened. I
pick it
think
they
that
up.
were
was a
Fuck,
riding
market.
bro.
off of the popularity of Euphoria because there was like a cult following. Everybody loved Euphoria when it came out, especially the fucking
Right,
gay community. So at the end of
right,
the day, they thought, well, we can just transition her into a fucking superstar. But the bitch is picking movies that are outside of your acting range. Like you paid a
mm,
high schooler and you know what I'm saying, a whore. Let's just be honest.
right,
Now
right.
you want to fucking be a boxer. Now you want to fucking play, I don't know, some medieval fucking prairie
Right.
dog having ass bitch. I
That's
don't
what
fucking
it is.
I
know.
don't put it on that.
It's not your range, bro. Keep
It
doing
could
teenage
be.
movies, and you probably would have made
Yeah.
it.
I don't know enough about Sydney Sweeney to have a critique on her acting, but to me, I don't think that's the reason for the box office things because we just saw
Movies
The
suck
Rock
right
put
now,
out.
all of them.
Yeah, well, I just think marketing is bad because The Rock's movie they said was phenomenal. People had cheered him for fucking 15 minutes straight apparently, and then that movie tanked. But I also was dying to go watch that movie and didn't even know it came out.
I didn't
So
either.
I
Right.
just think the
Nobody
marketing.
advertised that.
Yeah, I think
Nobody
the
advertised that
advertising
shit.
dollars have been like they've been spending this much money on putting out movies, but I don't think they're putting enough money into marketing really.
But I feel
So
like that's always been the problem for years now. Like back when we was coming up, bro, like marketing was great. That's how you knew
yeah,
everything was
yeah.
going on. It's
You
like
know,
after the internet, it's like it slowed down. Like even with music, you don't always know when something come out, bro. Like you got to check sometimes. Like before you knew every time something they just announced. Like niggas tell you they on they, you know what I mean? It's advertised.
Because
Um,
it's like with everything. Everything is getting oversaturated. So now you got different platforms. You got Hulu, you got YouTube, you got Paramount, you got Amazon, you got everything.
right, right.
It's not
So,
necessary to go to the movies anymore.
all right.
move on this MAGA shit because there's a lot there. There's a lot.
You
You want to
might as
go? You
well
might, or you want to go do that
talk about
last?
the
Or you want to?
elephant in the room.
Where do we go first? Let's say, okay, let me give you a brief synopsis of what we're gonna talk about.
I don't know
What's
how
up?
brief you could make this, but go ahead.
One, the government shutdown is officially over. The longest government shutdown in history.
Yeah.
The second longest in history was also under Trump in his last term.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened was eight or nine, I'm not sure the exact number, of Democrats have no balls. And
Have no balls.
they agreed to vote to open back the government. So, yes, the government is back. Yes, food stamps will resume. Yes, all the government agencies will keep working, the FAA, all that. Cool. Now, what this means is Obamacare is now nearly done for, and next year premiums are expected to double and triple for 30 million Americans. So, yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
that's one thing, and we talked enough about that I think last week to know what our thoughts are on that. But yeah, the government came back. Trump has promised $2,000 stimulus to people. Do I believe it? No.
Oh, please.
But
I don't
okay.
want to hear that shit.
We covered the 50-year mortgage thing with Ozzy in that bonus pod that will come out at some later point. But that happened. Oh, and then I have Trump getting booed. They booed the shit out of Trump in the NFL game.
Yeah, and DC was they
Yeah,
home?
it was in
Man, this yep,
DC. The
yep.
entire stadium booed the shit out of Trump.
Right in your city
Meanwhile, the same night Obama was at a basketball game and
in
they
LA.
cheered him, and then fucking Trump
Like he's
went.
still the president.
Trump for some reason decided to pick up a mic at that NFL game.
Oh my
They
gosh.
gave him a little sheet to
Oh
talk
my
from,
gosh.
and he said, "I insert name." He said that
I'm
shit on the
fucking I'm
mic.
fucking done,
Wait,
son.
what? He said what?
Yo, this is how dumb this nigga is, but everybody swear he's smart.
They
Shut the
gave him a
fuck up.
sheet to speak from. Like they don't type
Now
up those.
you read a prompt. You know, they usually
Yeah,
read a prompt, but they gave him a paper instead of him looking at a prompt.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he read, "I insert name."
Bruh, you supposed to say your fucking name. Like, bruh, like he
Oh,
read insert name. He didn't say I, Donald Trump. He said
yeah, I Donald
I
Trump.
insert name.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, you goofy ass nigga.
he funny as hell for that.
Yo, for you to be
I insert name.
yo for you to be saying that in the middle of an entire stadium booing the shit out of you is fucking hilarious, fam. I'm sorry. He's been having a
I
bad week.
can't, yo. I can't, yo.
Michaela, are you good? Did this?
I'm good. I'm just
Oh,
listening to y'all go off about this shit. You know, I'm gonna get off and say my shit in a moment. I'm just,
okay, okay, cool.
letting
Yeah,
y'all live.
that happened,
That nigga, yo.
and then when you thought it was all over for Trump,
Can't make this shit up.
right when you thought it was all over, some petty ass Democrats, because I'm gonna just call it what it is. Fuck it,
I'm
I'm calling it
crying.
spade a spade. Some petty
Right.
ass Democrats got mad that they opened the government back up, so they decided to leak 20,000 of Jeffrey Epstein's emails.
Whoa.
And at the same time, a petition reached 218 votes to force This is aside from the emails. 218 vote petition was signed to force the House to vote on whether or not they put out the Epstein files by next week. So next week we'll know if the Epstein files come out or not. I imagine it will not. But they did leak 20,000 emails of Epstein, and
That's crazy.
1,600 of them had Trump's name on it.
Hmm.
And there's
Wow.
been all kinds of things in there. And my favorite one that we
Incriminating.
Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick is the one I.
What?
Why you say
What?
it so slow though? Trump sucked
I
Bill
was trying to
Clinton dick.
figure out a
He
better way
wasn't
to
just
say it, but
he wasn't just getting
there
head
ain't
from
a better way to
Monica.
say it. Honestly, I thought of
No, it's
it a
really not.
political way to say it, but nah,
That's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yo, he wasn't just getting head from Monica. What the
So
fuck is
so
going
this
on?
is this is what's funny to me, and this is why he did not want this shit to come out.
Niggas is
Not
weird.
only are you a fucking pedophile, but you out here sucking niggas off and
I
shit
You're
think
too.
that's the
gay.
more
So at
important
the end of
part.
the
The more
day,
important part is that Epstein did incriminate Trump in these emails. He said he knew about the girls, all the things we already knew.
exactly.
He all the things that we already knew, that he's the most evil person that he met out of everybody that he's ever met, and a bunch of negative shit about Trump. He hated Trump. He didn't trust Trump. He thought Trump was dangerous, and this is coming from Jeffrey Epstein.
I
So
was gonna say
Right.
somebody who you claim to be your friend at one point, but also it makes more sense why that man up and disappeared too. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because you hold a lot of secrets, not only just to Trump, but other motherfuckers, but Trump especially. If I know you don't like me and you got all this fucking dirt on me, it makes more
Hmm.
sense why he got rid of that man and why he's
Yeah,
so
he's tough.
adamant about trying to disconnect his name from this nigga. But every time I turn around, both of y'all names are together.
yeah.
So let's just
Right.
talk about it. Like you already been impeached, my nigga. You might as well get impeached again because you fucking up the country. Go suck some dick and play with that's what the fuck you really want to do. Stop playing with us,
Right.
bro.
Well, don't do that. Please don't do that part. But the second part,
Have
but
fun.
if you want to go suck some dick, go ahead.
That's your business, right? I'm not biased to that. That's what you want to do,
But
sir. But
in all these emails, and they're still coming out. They're still being broken down because so many emails are coming out.
Yeah, him talking about to Ghislaine like how they want to set this nigga up. I'm trying to tell you, it's a
Yeah,
lot in
yeah.
these little
There's
bit
a
of
lot in
emails
there.
that they leaked. Then they did
There,
it on purpose
there
because they
was
don't like him.
messages. Yeah, there was
Well, it's
messages
called
between.
blackmailing. You know, that's what they do.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of messages in there that Epstein. I think he was talking to a lawyer, and the lawyer was saying, "Yo, you could score some points with Trump being in office now because you have so much dirt on him." And then, it's a lot of serious shit in there. I think amongst them, there was also this one email where Epstein basically said flat out that the theory that the Clintons have been on the island is completely false. That never happened.
That's not
Convenient.
true because when they leaked them fucking flight logs, they was on there and Bill was on there multiple times. So
No,
that's
no. The
bullshit.
flight logs is one
Mhm.
thing. He's just saying that he wasn't on the island.
So why are you on the plane but not on the island? And
Mhm.
even if you didn't go to the island, doesn't mean that you didn't indulge in these motherfucking activities. That means
Remember,
nothing.
Epstein was a financier for rich people, so he's been with the royal family in England, where everybody people have been on Epstein's flights. They've known about this for a long time. It's more of the island that he was talking about. He said Bill has never been to the island. That was that
That's
that
bullshit, and I don't believe it.
I don't know if I
Mhm.
believe it either, but I also don't know if I believe Trump was sucking Bill Clinton off. But it is hilarious. So
Somebody said I saw
You
one
a
of the comments.
dumbass.
They was like, "That's why he calls him Big Beautiful Bill." I said, "Oh
they said
God."
they called him Donica
That's
Lewinsky.
crazy.
I saw that with
Donegal.
him with the fucking wig, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm not
Yo,
shocked though. I don't know if anybody else is. Like I
No.
heard it and I was like, "Wow, that's crazy," but not like,
Yeah,
"Oh
not
no,
a
he would
fault.
never
Not a
do that," or "I
fault.
don't believe
Yeah.
that. That's fake
Yeah.
news." Nah,
Not
nigga,
at
you did that
all.
shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
You did that shit.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Yo, Oz,
I don't put nothing past
yo,
him.
are you okay?
Period.
Are,
yeah, I'm listening.
are you? Do you feel unsafe?
He
Why
was
you
like,
say
He's
"Before
taking
we
that?
it.
talk
He's
about dick
taking his nap.
sucking, I feel
He was
uncomfortable."
taking his nap. He was taking his nap.
Nah, I'm smoking. I'm listening. I mean, they just blackmailing him and shit. He probably was on some other shit. You know that nigga been around with niggas that used to chill with Stalin. Stalin was a fucking huge Soviet leader communist. So
Yo, the message read, It was from Epstein's brother, and he had read it. Read, does Putin have the pictures of Trump blowing Bubba? And Bubba is Bill Clinton's nickname, so that's what.
Oh shit.
But and there's been theories about Putin having blackmailed Trump for years. So
Not only do
Yeah,
you
I've
have
heard that.
did you
I've heard
do
that.
it, but you have video evidence of it, you
It's
stupid
insane.
motherfucker.
Yeah, how you did that shit in front of the camera, nigga? What the fuck was you on?
yo, Trump
This
Trump
nigga
maneuvered
crazy.
around. Trump
Yeah, like
Anybody
what
who's
the
from
fuck?
Jersey, New York, from this area, we know that Trump was involved with the mob and all that shit, building the Trump Towers and all that. Like Trump been around for a while now.
Right.
He's a freaky old bastard.
That
69
nigga been
guy.
sucking. He been sucking balls for a while too.
Next year is the big one because 35 seats are at stake. I mean, and if Democrats do become the majority again sometime next year,
Mm,
do you think they'll go after him, impeach him, and be successful? That's the
mm,
big question I have. Cause I don't think so.
They've
I
done
just
it
don't
once
believe it.
before,
I
so why
feel it.
not? And you just keep
mm.
compiling more and more evidence against you that keeps making you look worse and worse.
Yeah, eventually. I mean, they're not doing it probably right now because he's the president. But yeah, once he get out, they probably investigate that nigga.
There's only been one time where I think this country's been successful in removing a president from office, and it was with Nixon. And Nixon stepped down because if he didn't step down, they were gonna lock him up because they got him on wiretaps. He was wiretapping his
Oh
his
yeah, that what is it, Watergate scandal?
Watergate. Yeah,
Didn't they impeach Clinton too for the whole Monica
they
Lewinsky shit?
impeached Clinton, but they didn't remove him from office.
He didn't
He
get
was
removed
fine.
from office. Yeah.
He stepped down
No,
too.
he never stepped down. The only one that ever stepped
Nah.
down was Nixon. So I don't see
Nixon.
them successfully impeaching Trump and putting him in jail. I don't see that. I see him a world where he could possibly step down, but the only way it would happen is if Republicans turn on him, and it seems like it's starting to happen now.
Nobody likes him. He's doing whatever the fuck he want to do, type shit. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you're
Very
giving off
selfish.
that dictatorship vibe. Even your
Yeah.
own party is like, yeah, yeah, you're
Not
bugging,
trusting
bro.
you. Not trusting you. Yeah.
Well, you
He's
step on
selfish,
enough
man.
toes,
That's
even your
not
own
true.
people will turn on you. But
Yeah.
Man, you ain't feeding your people, man. And then when you don't feed the
Everybody
wolves,
eats.
when you don't feed the wolves, brother, you know what happens, bro. You gotta feed the wolves.
well, I guess if the rumors are true and Puffy gets a party next year, I think him, Puffy, and Kanye could go have a big dick sucking party together.
They can go
I'm
buy their own
screaming. Not a
island and just
big
stay
dick
there
sucking
together. Right.
party
They can
is
just stay there together.
wild.
I mean,
Man, you think Diddy parties are great? Imagine Trump's.
It's definitely about to be an all white party, if you know what I'm
that's
saying.
right. That's why they used to
You
party
dirty
together.
bastards. I just
Terrible,
think that rich
terrible.
people are a lot more freaky than the average person because they just
Nah,
have so much access to people
to
and
do
things
shit,
that
yeah. Yeah, to do shit.
it's a
They be
it's a
mad
different
bored.
level than your average household.
Nigga, we
Right.
too busy working. Them niggas
They
got
get
all the
bored.
bread,
They get
so
bored.
yeah.
Yeah. They got free time. They just hump all day.
Like it kind of numbs you. It's
I
kind of
haven't
like
heard.
a porn star. You got to do extra shit to get off because you've been fucking
Yeah,
all
The
these different
regular.
people and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like
the
yeah.
regular
now you got to
Jones.
stick your
Yeah.
finger up this nigga ass so you can get him to come. Like it's crazy. What the fuck are we doing here?
Let me get an answer from y'all. Do y'all think that there's a world where he could be removed from office or that he would step down?
I think that's what people want, but I don't think it's gonna
I
actually
think it's
happen.
far fetched, yo. Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but I don't see it happening. I say the same thing.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't see it
It's not
happening.
impossible,
You
but
got
I
I
doubt it.
feel like
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
if they was to do it, it would be after.
Pursuing
What you
charges, you
think?
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. I think so too.
Yo, you should have intro this shit with fucking Max B playing, nigga.
Yeah, my boy is fucking home, nigga.
Y'all want to talk about
Motherfucking,
shit? That's a
my
good.
motherfucking
That's a
nigga
good
is
time. Fuck
back,
it. Let's
baby.
do it.
My nigga is back. We
Nigga,
about to get that wave.
man.
We about to get that wave.
You
I'm
know what I
telling
mean?
you.
You know, the other
I've
day,
been
Derek,
telling niggas.
I was
What
making
up?
baked mac and cheese, and guess what I was bumping to?
The Mac.
Why you do that?
I tried to tell you before earlier, but you wouldn't
Let me
listen.
get a round clear.
Why you do that? You said don't categorize. Drink
It's
on
no longer
your.
free to wave. It's the wave is free.
Nah, I love the memes that's coming out. There's hella memes coming out talking about, yo, I've been living in this earth for mad long. I ain't get to do this nigga's 48 hours is wild, nigga. Like this nigga that he went to
Yo,
the
that nigga was
grave.
at the
He
Jets game in
that's
like 3 hours. My nigga, like,
mm,
what the fuck? That
nigga did
shit was
like 20
crazy.
events. Nigga went to the cemetery, met his dead homies, went to a game.
He had dinner with French and the princess of wherever Dubai,
Nigga
where
got
they.
married.
Yeah, he got. I about to say he proposed to his girl or some shit like that. Yeah, this nigga did
This is
that.
all under 48 hours.
Crazy. Yo, they said they gave him the welcome home party that Big Meat should have had. That's crazy.
Oh
Yeah, that's what
God.
you would
That's
have
crazy.
thought.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
yo.
and New Yorkers are arguing with people down south saying that love in New York is different.
For sure.
Good time to remember that Derek is absolutely gonna run away if he see Method Man.
Why
I
would
mean,
I run away from Method Man? That's good
man,
time
Method
for
Man
getting left.
taking pictures at the Jets game.
That's
Method Man,
fine,
there's nothing he can't do.
They got the
bro.
same chin strap.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Method Man doesn't intimidate me, bro. I'm handsome,
That
my nigga.
fool will
You can't.
forever be
I'm
funny to me.
handsome, sir. You can't take that away from me. Don't matter who you put next to me,
I
my
mean,
nigga. It's not
This
gonna
saying chin
change.
strap has me every time.
yo, every time, bro. That shit lives rent free in my head. I will never give Tyler credit when he's around, but that shit is funny.
That was a good one.
When he's around.
Yeah, I saw a clip. It was, Dave East and Maine on them niggas and Fabulous got a podcast. I be seeing
Right, right.
clips, and Dave East was like, supposedly Dave East was talking about, yo, I had to ask Jim Jones for permission to go see Max P. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
he's
yeah,
like,
niggas was kind
mm-hmm,
of getting on Jim and
Mano.
Mano because Mano was like he ain't go because of his loyalty to Jim, and they ain't know why Dave East went, and I'm like, Dave East always said Max B is one of his favorite rappers. Number one, like you know what I'm saying. Number two, like y'all do a pod together, nigga. Dave East and Jim Jones ain't friends. They don't roll, my nigga.
Nah, they
Like
do. They
y'all
do.
tie
They
shit
do.
too.
That's not,
Wait,
Oh,
wait, you said who don't
Jim
roll?
and Dave are friends.
Dave East and Jim Jones.
I believe
No,
Dave.
Jim Jones and Mano are friends, my
You
nigga.
tripping,
They've
nigga. They
been
make
friends
mad
for a long.
music together. You
Nah,
crazy.
yeah, the music don't mean
No, I
shit.
know, yeah, but I'm about to say, I know they got music together. I never said that. I'm just saying I know they not close like Jim and Mano is, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Mano been
they
friends with Jim
they've
for
been they've
a
been
long
friends.
time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
so it's
Mm.
different. I've never seen them like close like that. Like I know they fuck with each other. I'm not saying that. Like they don't rock me. They wouldn't have a podcast together if they wasn't cool. Like
I just
you know
think
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Dave, like you said it yourself. I think Dave is just a lot younger than
He's
Mano,
younger than them niggas,
and
right?
he
He
wasn't
little
around.
homie.
He wasn't around when
Right.
Max and Jim had their whole issue, and I don't know if that'll ever be, you know, that beef will ever go away. But Jim cleaned his beef with French a long time ago. So I think y'all getting old now, and it's like, yo, Max went to jail. He did all this time. I understand some people hold certain grudges forever, but I ain't saying y'all gotta be friends. But
At
I
least
think y'all
cordial.
should at least be cordial to where it ain't gotta be an issue, and everybody could be safe. You know what
But
I'm
y'all in the
saying?
same room, right? But Max, Ben said he was over that shit. He's like, yo, we was young, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't got no problems with that man no more. Like, that shit old to me. But Jim still feel away. Like, I'm telling you, it was the touching in Miami record, my nigga.
yeah,
It
yeah,
broke
yeah,
his
for
whole,
sure, for sure.
it broke his whole shit
But
down,
I just
bro. This
don't.
shit,
I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and coming from where we come from and seeing the shit that we see. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, y'all gotta be friends. Like I don't think y'all gotta be friends. I don't think y'all gotta kick it or nothing. But I think y'all could squash the beef to where, fam, it was 20 years ago. Y'all at different points in y'all lives. There ain't no need to have that kind of animosity to where the people around you could possibly run into the people around him, and somebody get hurt over some stupid shit that happened however long ago.
right, right. I
But
mean, but it takes both to be on the same
yeah,
page.
yeah,
Max said
yeah.
he's past it, but if Jim gonna still feel away, I mean. What can Max do about that? You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like it should be a. a choose sides thing. Like nigga, like you know what I'm saying, you could be neutral and be cool with both niggas. Like your problem with that man is not my
That's the
situation.
other. That's the other issue
That's
too. Is that they
that's
both from New York. They both gonna be around the same people, same
people,
places, and
right?
all that shit. So
Right. Working on
it's like, do you really? You know how much time, how much effort, and how much energy it take to have to be on guard every time you go out that you might run into each other and shit like that. I think that's
it.
fucking
Right, because y'all in the
ridiculous.
same place. Right.
I think y'all at a place where y'all don't have to live like that no more.
You should be.
Yeah,
Like you said, niggas is in their 40s, my nigga.
yeah, yeah,
That shit was back when niggas was in their 20s. Like,
yeah.
You was somewhat able to get away with shootouts.
Well, while we're celebrating Max B being free, I gotta deliver the sad news that Tory Lane's request for a new trial has been denied.
yeah, yo, they said now he got to serve the whole 10 years. That's crazy, bro. That shit pissed me off. Like with the good news of Max, that was like mad disappointing, yo.
Right.
Meanwhile, Mega Thee Stallion got Klay Thompson fucking up in his basketball games.
I
Cause
don't even
she's a
want to talk about
fucking
It's that
in the
voodoo.
way. She's an in the
That
way ass bitch. She's an
it.
in the way ass bitch. You gotta get rid of them. Cancel them hoes.
and Klay Thompson just recently like defended her publicly on some shit.
yo,
Oh,
he's
Like
first of all,
she's a clown.
that. But the whole Tory Lane thing, I said it. He ran his mouth too much.
yeah,
They
yeah,
put him down. It's the
yeah. I
punishment.
think so. I think they railroaded
Yeah,
Tory. I don't think we'll ever see justice for him, unfortunately. But
Tory definitely could have been one of those voices, but they silenced him. Again, it's
too
the
young.
game that they play.
right,
He was
right,
also too young though.
Yeah,
right.
Too many mistakes.
But I feel
too much ego.
like
Yeah.
Max B, he's talented like that. That even when he come home, he can still make music. He still be
But
making
even
music.
no, I think further than that, I think more of where he was at business wise, where he was at vision wise, and saying fuck the label, doing shit yourself, finding a new way to sell music and all this other shit. Tory Lanez was innovative as fuck, and I think Michaela's 100% right on that. She hit that on there, but too young, too much ego, too many mistakes, and unfortunately, that's where he's at right now. And that might be a byproduct of him being that brilliant,
Right,
but
right.
it is
They
what it
saw
is,
the
man.
potential of his influence and
Yeah,
know
of
that they
course.
couldn't
If
control
they
him.
notice you a threat,
So yeah, we gotta get rid of this motherfucker.
But he got too arrogant. He got too arrogant.
Yeah,
He started bloating too much about the success he was seeing, and yeah, we've said
To
everything we
be
could possibly say about Tory. I think.
a creative mind sometimes is rebellious. People don't like
Yeah.
it's
rebellious.
just
no.
different
Now you're
thinking.
perceived as a
You don't
threat.
think
Yeah.
like the collective, and that's dangerous when you can't control it.
He
Yeah,
he got ahead of himself by gloating about selling 1 million copies in a minute or whatever it
Yeah,
was when he did the NFT shit.
the
yeah,
I
code,
think he
all
got ahead
that
of himself.
talk. He
Yeah,
the
yeah,
crack
fuck
the
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
code.
all
bro.
that
Shut
shit.
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah,
Silently collect your money, stupid.
yeah. You think you're the first one that cracked the code?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, word.
Look,
I
look
think.
where the code got you.
Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately.
talking about it, he
And yeah, you're on that. While you're on that, funny enough, great segue. Westside Gun from Griselda. You know,
bro, that was crazy. That's fucked up, yo. Go ahead,
they,
explain that. Explain
it's a
that.
great segue from the Tory talk.
Right.
He got kicked out of a WWE show. For those who don't know, Westside and Griselda as a whole have been promoting WWE shit. Like they'll rap. It's kind of like how Wu Tang used to
How Wu Tang did,
incorporate,
yeah,
yeah,
yep. The karate, yep.
the karate movies. Like Griselda and Westside Gun have always included like WWE references, and they'll clip certain shit up, sample
Little,
certain
yeah,
shit, yeah,
little
in
parts
their
of the shit,
music.
yeah.
Westside has been one of the biggest fans of WWE, up there with Wale and all them.
Yep.
He had every show, he front row. He got kicked out of a WWE event, and they sent him a cease and desist over, including their content in his music. And
That's fucked up.
Westside put out a huge, post saying he'll never push the product again. He won't be on any more shows. That he's extremely hurt that they will do this to him, and he's taking back his power and putting in people that fuck with him like he should have been in the beginning.
Yeah, he said he's been a big fan since he was a kid, so he just always You know what I mean? Like looked up to the shit. So he always incorporated the shit into his music. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and yeah, I can see the frustration. Like he support him. Like he goes to the shows. He flies to these shits. He's spending money. You know what I'm saying? Um
Learning lesson.
and yeah, and you know to see like nigga they don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? Just because you fuck with them. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I got
you
the
still
post here. Let me see. It
still a
says
nigga.
for years, I mean, nobody with 2 feet has spent the amount of money I have supporting and pushing a brand I've loved since I could remember. I sat
Yes.
front row at every big show, literally.
You know how
All the
much
good
that ticket
times,
cost?
yeah, all the good times it brought to my life to the point when I started making music, I incorporated everything like Wu Tang did karate. I made people who hated the product watch it again. I made it look cool when at the time people thought it was nerdy. I've watched that same company sit countless of people next to me who's not even fans for real and act like I didn't exist. I was threatened to take everything out of my music, which I only did to pay homage, or my whole catalog would be demolished, and everybody knows how hard I worked coming from Buffalo for me to get that threat, for just supporting and being a real fan, hurted me. Well, hurted me, that's a meek moment, but okay. Hurted
Hmm.
me, or hurt me, I think he won't
Hmm.
want to say, but I stayed quiet and still, like, and then it cuts off there. I don't have the rest of it, but
Right.
you get the point.
What
Yeah.
he get kicked out for?
Because they cease and desist to him for putting like they material in his music, basically.
Oh, I thought that was after the fact. Okay.
Yeah,
Nah, he
I'm not
been doing it
sure.
forever though. They built their whole brand on that. Like
I'm not sure if that was the
they've been out
reason he
since
was kicked out, though.
2016.
I'm not sure why he was kicked out of the show.
Mm, I thought that was the reason. I thought like
I thought that just
they
happened after
they
that he
kicked him
got
out
kicked out.
and then gave him the cease and desist. Like you know what I'm saying?
Let me look
Like
it up. Let me
this
see.
is why. I'm about to say maybe see if it's something else they say, but
The real
that's
reason
what
this
I thought.
popular star was kicked out of WWE Raw has finally been revealed. Westside Gunn, who is a huge wrestling fan, was kicked out of a Raw episode in Buffalo, New York. Oh, it was in his
It
hometown.
was in Buffalo too.
Yeah.
Damn,
On
word.
November 4th at 8:03 p.m., despite spending $5,000 worth of tickets, travel, and lodging.
Damn.
The Griselda Records co-founder then posted a lengthy tweet about that experience, saying that the kid in him was heartbroken. This all started when WWE threatened to have Gunn remove content from his songs for allegedly using the company's intellectual property on his records. Now, WWE's explanation of having Gunn kicked out of Raw has been unpacked and whatever. I'm not gonna give him a free fucking promo, whoever said this shit. Okay,
Right,
whatever. The
right,
report first clarified that the rapper was removed from the premises in March and not November. In addition, the sports entertainment giant's issues with the 43-year-old artist actually began when he displayed a large portrait of Ted DiBiase and Virgil in Times Square without the company's permission as part of the release of the third installment of Heels Have Eyes. So I guess that's where, yeah, you're right. I guess that is where it came from then.
Oh, okay.
okay, from the cease and desist, like
Yeah,
him.
even though the $1 Million Man was flattered by the move, it was noted that it still doesn't warrant Gunn to use the WWE image. Moreover, people around WWE were allegedly not thrilled with Gunn's people posting on social media saying that SummerSlam was boring and okay, I get it. Okay,
Right.
I'm kind of with them. You just can't use their IP. You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean they pictures and shit. Like you know, I don't know about all the billboard
Even if
shit,
you're a
but
massive fan, you can't just use their shit without their permission. Now,
yeah,
does that warrant them kicking him out of a show? I don't think so.
especially that he spent money for.
Yeah, you spent money. I don't think that makes. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with him using the shit outside of there. But
Right.
I don't know. I just think WWE missed the mark on him pushing that
Mm-hmm.
brand because he has a good point. He's been pushing their brand for a long time. He's been at all the shows. Why make an enemy out of somebody who's
Somebody who spends
clearly.
money and is a fan and is spreading y'all shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you know, putting people onto it that otherwise might not even fuck with the shit by listening to his music. You know what I'm saying? Or following him.
I think it's small vision. Small
Yeah,
vision from a company that
yeah, yeah.
already is making a gazillion dollars. Yes, they might
Right,
need
right.
Westside Gun to promote their shit for hitting
Of
them to
course.
get bigger. Because I don't agree with Westside saying that he made it cool again. I think they found their own deals with Netflix and whatever the fuck. But I do think why make an enemy out of somebody that supports your brand so much. I think it's just dumb. I think you could easily work with him and
And it been beneficial for both
yeah,
of
but
y'all.
you
You know what I'm
mutually
saying?
benefit from it. Like I don't.
Right.
These
Out.
companies continuously show us, we were just talking about this at the beginning of this, that they don't give a fuck about you. Just the same way your job don't give a fuck about you, these other companies,
Yeah.
they know that they're going to continue to profit whether he buys a ticket or not. So at the end of the day, it's nothing to throw away somebody like that. But that just shows their immoral fucking character. Like, real talk to
And
me.
unappreciation.
Yeah.
Ozzy, where you at?
Yeah, I agree.
And that is Ozzy the Don's take.
Yo,
Cat
you're
knows. Where the bingo card at?
yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, listen,
Podcast of
yeah,
the
why
month talk right there.
make an enemy out of somebody that supports your shit? But it's like Michaela said, they don't
right.
go fuck. They making bread no matter what. So
WWE,
if
one of the
anything,
biggest corporations.
they just want to
Yeah,
keep their shit
just a fucked
clean.
up entitled attitude.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a learning.
Unfortunately,
I do think it's a learning lesson in there. Like what's out saying, I ain't gonna push this shit no more. I think black people as a whole have been victims of that since forever. I think the last 30 years since hip
Course,
hop came into fruition,
course,
where it came to the forefront. I think every brand, every
with the
company,
brand
every
names, yo.
corporation has used black people
Mm-hmm.
to get shit hot and then move off once they up there. It's
Yep.
happened
yeah,
Yo,
so much
yeah.
time.
With clothes, with music, with everything, bro.
yeah,
And shit like that that people were supporting because of that fact, you feel what I'm saying, have been taken over by white people and white
Yeah,
companies. And then they rebranded as if it's still owned by the black people to continue to get the support. But the
Right.
ingredients they put in the shit that wasn't in it before, that is now damaging to the same people who support your companies, is crazy
yeah.
to me.
I'll take it further than that. Fucking, we were talking about Kanye earlier. Perfect,
And
prime example.
Adidas, yep,
Prime example of
yep,
that.
Hmm.
Fucking took
He
Adidas
made
from the
y'all pop.
whole. Adidas was
dying.
expecting. Yeah, they were expecting bankruptcy until Kanye once saved that fucking corporation. And that's another thing about these corporations. I think they don't learn
They
because
don't
we
have to
just.
learn because there's no consequence to this shit. That's
But
what
there
I'm saying.
is.
Hmm.
But there
Right.
is. There is
Hmm.
though. That's not true. I don't want to. I don't want to push that narrative because it's not true. Kanye
What's the
leaving
what's
Adidas.
the
Adidas
what's the
hasn't been the same
consequence?
since Kanye left. People ain't fucking with them
Hmm.
off-brand Adidas Yeezys that they made ever since he left. Ain't nobody been fucking with that shit. It's
But
same
they
shit.
still standing on business as we're not gonna fuck with the person who did make us money because of personal bias and shit like that. So
Right,
I
but
just
that's what I'm saying. They don't learn from their own mistakes because you just Adidas went, whether it be Adidas with Kanye, whether it be Nike with Kanye, whether it be fucking Target just now with the DEI shit, when black people just stepped up and said, "Yo, we not fucking with Target no more." Now they
And that
business is
shit, they
looking down
lost
the shit.
money. Yep, they
Yeah, and
lost
now
money
they
like a
going
motherfucker.
back. What they gonna do is they gonna backpedal until black people fuck with them again. And then
and then
what are they gonna do? They gonna
shit.
go right back to doing the same shit. So it's
Yeah.
like these corporations always make the same mistake.
See, they trying to cater to black people now. All these black ornaments and all this shit. Where that come from? It was never that. Fuck, I'm like,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Right.
That bullshit.
there's money there.
Right.
Hmm.
They
Yeah, they
know
got.
we are consumers at heart. Black people
Right.
will buy shit even though we don't need it, just to fucking keep up a certain social
But that's how.
status and image and shit like that. I'm fly and you live in the projects. You got
Just to
every
deal with their
fucking
own
rich
Right.
shortage
insecurities.
and you
Right.
don't own a car or any land. So your
Right.
Right.
priorities are fucked up. Us
Yeah,
as a
Right.
people
exactly.
don't see that though. So that's they
But
benefit from the
we
ignorance.
we we also don't see that our spending is their power.
Yeah,
Yep.
Period. Like,
exactly.
stop consuming. Stop.
It was
Stop spending. Stop
this girl that
supporting.
I watch on
You know what I'm saying?
YouTube,
Keep it
and
in
she's
house.
always putting out like quotes and stuff like that. And the other day, it was a picture of like people like kneeling down, and they had like the Monopoly board on their back, and then you have all the
Mm-hmm.
politicians and the world leaders were
Oh
sitting
yeah,
around the board, and the quote
Mm-hmm.
was, "If we all stood up, the game would be over."
yeah. I seen
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
And
That's
I was
dope.
like,
I ain't
that
see
hit
that.
me.
That's dope. That's
That hit
dope.
me.
I like the picture. I'm just
It's
picturing it.
true
Like
though,
this is
because
Yeah, it
nasty.
was a dope picture.
I think that's the worst shit about
That
hip
picture.
hop to me is that, and that's why I keep talking about needing gatekeepers and all this shit. Is that because they did it with hip hop too, with hip hop music. They fucking took that shit, made an algorithm out of it,
Watered it
and
down.
watered it down, and got all the people that fucking put their sweat equity into this shit to, they put them to the wayside. Like
Yeah,
it happens all the time, and
like
the
silence them.
fact is that America don't find shit cool until black people go on to it.
Yep,
Hmm.
yep. Until we okay it. All right.
Like it's like Get Out. Black is in style.
Yo, if they had black fucking hockey players, you know how many people will fuck with hockey?
Facts.
Right. Yeah,
Like,
probably. Yeah, right, right. You ain't lying. We have teams and shit. Nah, yo, I love the Rangers. Nah, yo, I'm a Mighty Ducks.
yeah,
Niggas be
yeah,
watching it like
like,
they watch fucking football and basketball.
yeah, fam. It's just I think everybody just gotta do a better job at lending their likeness to all these fucking corporations for free.
Yeah, I mean, again, yo, you just gotta remember, their power come from our spending. So if you really want to send a message, or you really want shit to change, that's where you got to start. You know what I mean? By taking the power back. You know what I'm saying?
And, and that
And
was a full circle moment to that conversation that we didn't end up having on the last pod about Dion Cole judging Casanat.
oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, we
yeah,
never
yeah.
talked about that.
That's a perfect full circle moment of that. Like I'll try to pull up the clip here if I can, but
Okay.
this network hired this really big. I don't want to say motherfuckers' names. Hired this really big streamer, right? The biggest streamer out there, right? Oh shit. So they hired this person to come to the award shows and do vaccine shit, right? Yes, I saw it. And this motherfucker was like, yo, like people. Hold on, Tom. I love Nori. He
Yeah, he's
said he started off by saying De'Aaron Cole started off by saying I ain't gonna say his name, and Nori going, yeah, Casanat.
That can. He
Yo,
messy as
I
fuck.
didn't even notice.
Look, watch. I don't want to say motherfuckers' names. Hired this really big streamer, right? The biggest streamer out there, right? Oh shit. So they hired this person to come to the award shows and do vaccine shit, right? Yes, I saw it.
instead he cuts it out. Yeah, he's stupid.
Nah, Nori is funny. He be ad libbing.
I fucking love Nori,
Nah,
yo.
Nori is fucking hilarious. He's the best nigga to do interviews,
Yeah.
man.
This motherfucker was like, yo, like people was like, he was going up to people like, I don't know who that is. Yeah, Wale. Like, I don't know who that is. And his excuse was, don't blame me because I'm young. Right. And that was so disrespectful to me because
Wale took it personal. You see that?
I met him.
Wale want the African dance.
Look, I was backstage and I met dude one time backstage and he walked backstage and I was
Cosnot.
like, he wanted to say Casanat so bad.
Yo, he
Nori's
just
Word,
be
fucking
right?
throwing
great,
it
yo.
out there.
I
Nori
love
is
Nori,
funny.
yo.
Nori is funny.
I was
That who
backstage
Casanat?
and I met dude one time backstage and he walked backstage and I was like, hey, what's up, man? He was like this. And he walked off, and he was with I like that dude, the blonde hair.
Drewski.
Drewski, he was with Drewski.
Yeah,
And Drewski looked at me and was like this.
My
What's up,
bad.
OG? How you doing, man? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I love everything you do. Then he went to him and was like, man, you know OG, he funny as hell, you know. And he was like this. And just walked off and shit. And I was like this. That's cool. That's
That
cool.
nigga
I'm
disrespectful.
cool with that. I'm good with that. If you don't know who I am, it's all good, right? But when you go on the record and say when they trying to go this baby face and this is this person and that
You on the
person.
red carpet with Babyface?
You like, but look, but they asked him, and he was like this. I don't know these people. I'm young. And that's a great fucking point. I thought it was fucking amazingly put that he brought back that baby face thing that happened at the
Yes.
red carpet to compare it with Casanat. I
Yeah.
think
Right,
that was a great point that he made. I
right.
Yeah,
think
I seen that clip, yeah.
because we've had this conversation about both of these people, these incidents with Casanat and Wale, and with the babyface incident. We never looked at it the same. I think,
Yeah.
and I remember saying with the as it pertained to Babyface, I said, "Yo, these little white girls should know who Babyface is. If they have
Right.
that job, I don't give a fuck if they never heard a
Right.
Babyface song. If they have that job, they should be
It's their job to be.
qualified for it, and they should know
To go
who the
look
fuck
up who they
Babyface
gonna
is."
be interviewing and who gonna be there.
Right?
I
Right.
mean, same way we have to prepare for the pod. We
For the
send the
pot, yeah.
notes and we
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
discuss certain things and shit like that. You're supposed to do your research. If I don't know what you're talking about, I got to take
Right.
a moment to go and research on it because I'm not going to talk about something I don't know. But
right.
don't
Right.
be ignorant to the fact like, oh, I don't know who that is and fuck it. Your job is entertainment. Your
Yeah.
job is to
Right.
fucking do this shit. So fucking do
Right.
your job.
Now,
Facts.
Kasana, I think we left him off the hook because of that excuse that he said he was young, and we understood that.
Right.
But when you start taking Casanat to the fucking award shows, to what Dion Cole's point was,
Mm-hmm.
this is the person that these corporations, these big fucking wigs and the Grammys or wherever the fuck are looking at because of all the money he generates to push a hip hop demo. This kid, the problem is this kid don't know shit about hip hop.
Mm.
Right.
But because he's
Right.
black, we
Shit.
allow him to run with it. But and we give him a lot of grace. But this
Right.
is what I mean by gatekeepers. It don't just pertain to whether it's a black or white thing or a Spanish thing or not. It pertains to who knows what and who should be in what position here. I don't think
True.
Casanat should be the one to ever speak on hip hop at all. Now,
Right.
I love what the kid's doing. I love what the kid's doing, and I
I respect his
understand.
hustle.
I
Right.
understand
For
that he
sure.
don't.
For sure.
I understand Casa not knowing who some of these people are. I understand that.
Right.
But if you're gonna go and promote your brand and have people come on your stream, I agree with Dion Cole. You should know more about hip hop or
Artists that
Culture.
you're
get
featuring
into
on
the
your show.
homework. Get into the
Right.
homework
Yeah.
aspect of it. Go do your homework. Go find out who these people are. That way, when you go see Wale, when you go see Dion Cole out there, you don't come off like a fucking jackass every time
Yes.
you see these
Right.
people.
Because you're going to turn people off too.
And you
Yeah.
have. And you
Yeah.
have. Because
Yeah.
Wale, like he said, Wale was actually offended about that.
Yeah. He
Deion
was
Cole
mad.
was clearly saying, yo, I don't really care
He
about that
don't
shit, but you
care.
do.
Yeah.
You do.
He a
You have
grown
to.
ass man. Deion Cole in his 50s. Fucking Wale still feels like he's relevant. So to a degree, I can understand his arrogance. Like, how dare you not know who the fuck I am?
Yeah,
I ain't
but you
gonna
see,
lie.
Right.
He even walked
Right.
up to him. He kind of made it worse though,
Nah, he
cause
followed him out to the thing. Yeah.
he made
And
it
then
worse
he
because that he didn't
still
even know that
mispronounced his
camera was
name.
rolling.
He was calling him Wally and shit
Wally,
instead of
yeah,
Wale.
yeah.
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 Nah, but he fucked up like confronting him in front of the camera because I heard what he said. He was like, "You got me looking crazy out there. You got me looking crazy. The chat's going crazy."
Well, Wale sensitive. We know that.
Right.
Wale and Meek had that whole beef on Twitter for fucking, I don't know how long.
Right.
I just want to know if you gonna lie, you gonna love me.
But yeah, I think the youth needs to know more about the roots, all this shit. There wouldn't be a platform for Constant not to stand for if it weren't for some of these people that built this whole shit in hip
That
hop
came
to begin
before
with.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the
Like,
Nah, you
whole
right.
pay homage shit to the people before. And I know y'all gonna hate me for bringing it up, but I'm bringing it up. The Lil Kim and fucking Nicki beef that's been going on forever.
yeah,
And some people are on the side of why does she have to pay homage? But this is what
Cause
happens to a generation that feels like it's okay to not pay homage to your
elders.
ancestors and the
Yeah.
people that came before you. Because again,
Right.
especially as black people, there was a lot of shit that we couldn't do for a long time. Us as women, there was a lot of things that we couldn't do. So to just totally dismiss that and act like you're the fucking trailblazer, knowing
Right.
that other people put their
Open that
backs and
door.
their hard
yeah, yeah.
sweat and blood into this shit, to
Open
not
that door
even
to
just
you.
acknowledge them is crazy as fuck to me.
You know what?
Very
You know where I think
disrespectful.
the issue,
Very
funny enough, I think
disrespectful.
it stemmed during your generation though,
A little
because
Kim paved the way for her.
like I
Too.
think that came up for you and Derek in the '90s. I think it started there. I think that
Where
same issue where the old and it wasn't your fault. I think back in the '90s, there was a bunch of rappers that were out, and the old heads like that from the '80s and shit was hating on them.
because it was a different kind of hip hop that came out. You know,
Right,
the
right, but
NWAs and all the other
right,
shits
right,
was
right,
very
right.
different than the hip hop, the hippie to the hip. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like, so that
that
shit was
shit that Derek
different.
was kicking in his fucking high school.
I'm
Yeah,
screaming.
right,
It
motherfucker.
was it was
Fuck out of
definitely
here.
a
That's before
different
my
era,
time.
and
Yeah, I was two, bitch. Run DMC.
I'm crying.
That wasn't my generation, sir.
Yeah, when fucking Cube came out, now Derek was like, "That ain't no real hip hop. He's
This nigga funny.
he's a sucker
Nah,
MC.
but that's what I'm saying.
Can't
I feel
fuck with
like
me. My
the
name's D and
older
I'm from the P."
they was rapping, they
Not
was
cat
rapping
freestyling.
right. I'm about to kill your shit, bitch.
I'm
Hey,
You want to play with
crying.
you want to play with me, nigga? This is what I do. That's what I gotta do. It's
I'm
awaken a
dead.
dragon. No, but listen, bro. That's the whole shit was a shift, bro, because they was rapping like one syllable, and the next generation, the NWAs, the Rakims, the KRSs, like they was advanced. You know what I'm saying? And the subject
Intelligent.
matter was different. Yeah, and the subject matter was different, but everybody was different. Like Rakim was just nice with the rhymes, period, no matter what he
yeah.
talked about.
Nah, it's clear, but
KRS was a
that's
teacher.
happening. That's
You
always
know what I'm
happening.
saying?
That's always
Right.
happening. Shit, one of my favorite fucking Drake lines was they take the greats from the past and compare us. I wonder if they'd ever survive in this era. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
What's
there's dope
recreation
shit
to
in
pull all
every
your
era. It's
skeletons
just
out the
that
closet.
I love to go back to Drake when it comes to these topics because I remember DMX having that beef with Drake for years. And then when Drake went and sampled DMX, DMX went on the Breakfast Club and said, "Yo, homie called me on the phone, expressed that, he was such a big fan of me and shit. He wanted to sample my shit, that he loved me and all this other shit." And he was like, you could see X was like visibly hurt over that shit, him saying that.
Yeah.
He loved me, like he a fan of me, like, and I'm over here hating on him, and I thought that shit was fucked up, man. And like, shout out to him, like, but that's what I mean, like that disconnect from OGs just straight up hating on the young kids. I
Hmm.
think that's been happening since y'all were like first phasing. Yeah, y'all went through shit in the '80s with the '80s rappers. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, and it kept happening. So I don't know where that disconnect
But
is, but
also, I feel like there were a lot of people who did pay homage. I feel like it was a lot of people who respected the art and real lyricists to the point where we're at now, where there's not many lyricists left, but we're still calling it hip hop. We're still acting like it's the same thing.
Well, that's
And
well,
I think,
hip hop gets that's the issue too, Michaela, is that hip hop ain't just rap.
right,
Hip hop is an entire culture.
right,
There's four things that make up hip hop from the origin, and a lot of them aren't even here no more. They ain't too much graffiti anymore. They ain't too much breakdancing anymore. They ain't
yeah.
too much, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no, like, the DJs are damn near obsolete at this point. But so now we
right.
hyper focus on the
And I
rap
think that
aspect
was
of it
always a
because
dope. I think that was always a dope part of the culture too,
but
DJing.
I think hip hop has evolved too. It's past that. Now I think there's more aspects of hip hop. Like fashion has become part of hip hop.
Yes, but I
Like,
don't think what we have now is considered hip hop, and they low key need to make a new genre, in my opinion.
yeah, at this
And I
point they
think we've
take.
talked about that.
Yeah, I think shit.
Yeah,
Tyler the Creator was
Kev,
up
me and
there.
you used to have these conversations.
Tyler the Creator was up there when he won a Grammy. Not Tyler the Hater. Tyler the Creator
This
was
nigga
up there
dumb.
when
let's
he
not
won.
let's
Yeah,
not fuck
yeah,
up what we talking about.
yeah.
Let me
Nowhere near
differentiate.
the truth. No, yeah, but yeah, Tyler the Creator was up there
Right.
accepting a Grammy for Best Hip Hop Award, and you could see, like, if you can't read his mind, then I don't think you know what hip hop is for real. Tyler the Creator was up there mad as shit that he won hip hop award at the Grammys, and he said it on stage. He said, "Yo," basically said, "I don't even know why I won this award. I'm This is more of an alternative genre, and y'all gave me a hip hop award because I'm black."
Mm,
That's
Wow.
basically what he said.
Right. Right.
I
And,
can
and,
respect
and I think
that.
that's what they do. Like Casanat, they look at him like, oh, this is gonna get us the urban demo or the
Yeah,
hip hop
yeah.
demo
For
without him knowing
their culture. Yeah, their
absolute
culture.
shit. Now he come from the culture, yes. Is there a place in the culture for him? Yes. I don't think he should be the one leading it when he don't know shit.
Yeah,
Right.
and
He's
don't care to know
very
it.
naive.
Let's
Very
also say
naive.
that
Yeah.
don't care to know it.
Yeah,
Right.
like I think they could polish him
Ignorant.
up for him to be that, but he got to do a lot of homework. He got to be talking to a lot of people because for you to have somebody like Marlon Wayans on your stream and benefiting off of it and profiting off of it, and not know who the fuck Jim Carrey is and not know who the fuck Damon Wayans is. Not saying that
I
he
was gonna
don't
say
know.
in living color, entire motherfucking cast.
Right.
Right, like you might
Right.
not, and I'm not saying that he don't know, but I'm saying you have to know who came before him because he wouldn't even be
Yeah.
here if it's not for those people.
And
Right.
Loki, Dion Cole, I find him so fucking hilarious.
He
He
is
is
funny.
so
He is funny.
funny. He's an
Yeah, he is
awesome
funny.
writer. I don't know if you ever did you watch that show that he did on Netflix, a little mini series joint that he had.
Nah,
Nah, I
I
don't.
didn't see
I
that.
can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna find it and send it in the group chat. But that
Yo,
shit was really
OZ,
good.
see, OZ did that, doing
I
that
ain't never
thing.
see it.
But he wrote
This
that shit
nigga.
too,
Mm.
and also
Yeah.
directed it. So
Oh, okay.
I fuck with his mind. I think that he's very intelligent, and I like the way he does comedy because it you have to have a certain intelligence level. I feel the same way with what is it, Dave Chappelle. But what I love, the difference between Dave Chappelle and somebody like Dion Cole is like he loves being controversial and just saying shit to wow fact you type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But he's also intelligent, so it's layered. With Dave Chappelle, I feel like no matter your intellectual understanding, you still get his jokes. But
yeah,
if you're
Right.
very smart and if you read between the lines, there's a whole nother layer to the joke that you wouldn't
Right.
get if you're not smart enough to catch it.
yeah.
That's what I love
Right.
about Dave, and that's what makes him fucking a genius.
That's what I
But
like about Vince Staples. Vince
at the
Staples.
end of the day, this whole homage thing is if it wasn't for certain comedians like Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence and in their time, then it's no room for Kai Cenat streaming. People
Right,
don't give a fuck. You
right.
feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the
Right.
day,
Hmm.
being in the entertainment business, it doesn't have to be a streamer that you got to know about all the previous streamers, which I'm sure he does know who all the fucking streamers are that were before him and maybe might pay homage to them. But it if you're going to be in these spaces with all these fucking celebrities and shit, it is your you have to do your due diligence, to do your homework
We were
to
just
be able
talking
to
about it.
talk to them
We
and
were
be
just
in the
talking
same
about it.
room with these people.
Yeah, you're right. Because you hit it on the nose because we were just talking about it. It's exactly what we are talking about on the West Side Gun thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're using hip hop to get hot and don't know shit about hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's where his streams are. His streams, Casanat didn't become the biggest streamer off of just playing video games. The majority of people that are watching Casanat today, I don't think that they give a fuck about his video games. I'm sorry, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I can't
Yeah.
say that for a fact, but
It might just like his personality more
anybody
so.
that I know that knows anything about Casanat is never talking about him playing video games.
Right.
That's where he might have started, but what pushed him and elevated him to where he's at now is
It's
hip
his
hop and hip hop
interviews.
culture as a whole.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all these people that we love and known and that we grew up watching and listening to that are on his streams that are the reason we're watching him. So he got a bigger fucking responsibility to know some things.
Right.
I
Yeah,
also
Yeah.
think that he profited off of like being a fan because a lot of the people I don't know in more recent times I don't the most recent person I know is Marlon that was on there, but prior to that everybody else that came on, Offset, Nikki,
yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Hart,
T
all of these
Pain,
people
all of them. Yeah,
he was a fan of. And you can see that he was genuinely excited to just hang out with his favorite celebrity or whatever the
right,
case
right,
may be.
right.
You feel me?
And I don't
So
expect him to know everybody. I
exactly.
don't expect him to. But if you're seeing somebody like Deion Cole and Drewski got to go and tell you, yo, he funny as shit, like introduce yourself to him.
Yeah,
If you don't know who the fuck he is, have a conversation. Find out who
yeah,
the fuck he is.
yeah.
Don't fucking just dismiss him because you don't know who he is and you think that your friends don't know who the fuck he is.
And that nigga, he's like I said, everybody knows him for being a comedian, but he's also a writer and all kinds of other things. You don't know what kind of rooms and places he can put you in if you became friends or him saying just was nice to this motherfucker. He could be like, damn, I did meet that little Kai Cenat dude. He'd be good for this show or he'll be good for this. You
Right.
take your
Right.
career to the next step. But no, you young-minded, stupid ass motherfuckers that think because you have bread that you'll never need another avenue. What happens when your streaming shit ain't so hot no
They
more now?
find another you.
Exactly.
Right.
They find another you. And that's
So
they
this is
replace.
networking and this is
Yeah,
business,
and they
and
replace you with
maybe he
Ryan
don't understand
Seacrest.
that, but I agree.
Yeah, now it's gonna be Ryan Seacrest stream.
I'm scream ew. Is he still alive? Fuck. When the last time we seen Ryan
Oh no, but you
Seacrest?
talk about black jobs, like Trump said.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody who I think took more black jobs than Ryan Seacrest. I'll tell you that. Let that I can say definitively. They will replace everybody. Nick Cannon now is wilding out with Ryan Seacrest.
I'm
Every fucking
screaming.
show that there was ever created, Ryan Seacrest got to take over. Family Feud with Ryan Seacrest.
Man, you a dumbass. Nigga
You
said
know, put
Family Feud.
Ryan Seacrest in the new fucking scary movie.
I'm crying.
But yeah, you're right, Michaela, and this is what I'm saying. Like, Casa not even know some of these people. It's like my girl. Sometimes she tell me she don't. Yo, like I tell her, yo, you ever heard of whoever the fuck? And
Christopher Maurice Brown.
she like nah. And
Mm.
then she play a Christopher Maurice Brown, and she realized who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
That happens
I
to
see
me
the
too.
same
I feel
thing.
you.
Like
I feel you.
I see the same thing happen with Casanat because Casanat went and called Wale Wally, and then fucking dapped him up and act like he didn't know who he was the whole time. Whole time, he done heard plenty of Wale songs. Cause he went back on the stream and said, yo, I fucking love these songs. So your dumb ass is over here treating a person like
Right.
shit and you fucking love his music.
All right. That's what I'm saying. You gotta do your homework. Like
Yeah, like,
you making an ass out of yourself by being ignorant. Like,
yeah, he gotta do better at and I don't want to crucify him because he's young and he learning and he has a lot of time to learn.
But these are the conversations that need to be had. Hard
Yeah, yeah,
conversations need to
100%.
be had. And obviously his team is not doing it. And not to say that we have any kind of influence over that shit, but at the same time it's like,
Well, they are doing it because Drewski tried. That's
okay.
what Deion Cole was saying. And Drewski one of the people around him. And I'm sure that somebody like Drewski was a little older gonna put him on to a little bit more, you know. But you gotta listen.
Drewski is very humble for him to have the success that he has too. Like I don't think he gets enough
right.
credit
Right.
for still trying to maintain who he is in the space of, you know what I'm saying, being a newfound celebrity and shit. I
Yeah,
think he's very humble.
yeah, 100%. I love Drewski.
I
Yeah.
do too.
Drewski
He's
fucking,
hilarious.
yeah, he's fucking hilarious. I have never seen a Drewski's moment
Skit.
where he
That
wasn't
was
funny.
not funny.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
an era where all these skit guys are funny for like a little bit and then they run out of ideas and
I'm still
Drew,
mad. I don't know what happened to my boy Ha Ha Davis, but I had high hopes for him, and then
What?
yeah, he slowly went down. The more status he got, the more
Vine went
I
away.
didn't like him.
Vine
Yeah.
went away. That's what happened to Ha Davis.
Yeah,
He started
Vaughn.
losing weight, and he started fucking with that
That
wilding
one
out girl
John.
and shit.
That one John. He hooked on that.
Yo, he wasn't as funny anymore.
Well, what do y'all think
Mm-mm.
about the news that Vine is back?
Word. That's a good segue. That
Um,
shit's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
I don't know,
I
man.
think Vine started a decline in in awareness because we are so what is it? What is the word? It's fuck. Our
Fuck.
attention spans are so short now.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. Like even the other yesterday, I was playing a song. Oh, I played Cardi B's "Outside." I don't know if anybody else do this, but when I fucking am about to go out while I'm getting dressed, I'm listening to hype music to get me hyped up.
Yeah,
So I'm with my homegirl, some
100%.
bitches shit. Put on "Outside." She was like, "Yo, I've never heard this whole song." I was like, "Yeah, TikTok has ruined everything, bro. Like you've heard Cardi's whole album." Only because it's been on TikTok and Instagram, but you never really
Right.
sat there and listened to all the songs and everything that she said. I just heard Bodega Baddie for the first time the other day. I've never heard the whole fucking song. Never heard the whole fucking song.
That's
Yeah,
usually how it goes
Vine
for me.
paved the way for all of these streaming platforms.
Do it for
Shit.
the
Yeah,
Vine. They
yeah.
ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people blew up. All even
No, they
DC
did.
Young
They started.
Fly. That
Yeah,
shit made
yeah.
his career.
It's
Yeah.
being rebranded as Divine, and it's the same owner of the original Twitter, Jack Dorsey, who I believe is a fucking genius. And Jack Dorsey basically is redeveloping, well, not redeveloping, he just rebranded the name as
They launched
Divine,
it.
relaunching the platform, and he said that AI is completely banned on this website, on this
Oh,
platform
I
now. So,
love that.
and I love the idea, and I think most people will gravitate to it just based off of that
Yeah.
Of
because of
course.
how
Of
people feel
course.
about AI content and shit. I
Of
think it's
course.
genius from Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey was the one that created Twitter in his prime, sold it to a dumbass billionaire by the name of Elon Musk, and he's back again with another great idea. I think. I don't know
Where
what
he's going with it.
changes. I don't know
Yeah.
where he's going with it, but I'd like to see it because we're
Right.
talking about TikTok being banned and unbanned and banned and unbanned, and they're taking all our information and all this shit, and they got all this AI shit. I think it's good to have a new competitor in that space.
AI shit is really, it's annoying at this point. And what also annoys me too is, have you ever like got caught up watching some shit that you
I
thought was
realize it's
real, and then
AI.
all of a sudden you realize
Yeah.
it's AI?
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
should be
bruh,
getting mad.
it blows me every fucking
I'll take
time.
it further than that. The other day, I was watching some shit. It was about some military training exercise or some shit, and the dude started off was real, and then towards the end, it shifted to an AI dude that looked like him, and I realized it. And I'm like, yo, they really making AI commercials.
And that's the scary that, listen, I don't know if anybody else is really thinking about how scary that is, that they can do anything with a fucking image to not just change the image or a picture to make you look smaller or your butt look bigger. Like, that was one era. We're in a different era where niggas could take your likeness and make you do
Yeah,
anything.
and it's the
Anything.
bullshit version of it because it's still in like a beta version of AI
Yes.
because we're in the early stages.
Imagine when they get good. You could
Yeah,
be, it could be porn. It could be fucking you stealing something. It could be anything. That is fucking unfathomable and
yeah.
scary as fuck to me.
It could be sucking Bill Clinton dick.
Yeah, he terrible. He terrible, yo.
Donica Lewinsky.
They go,
Terrible.
hey, if I was Trump, that's the first thing I'd say. It's AI.
Exactly. It's fake news. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. Everything
Remember?
is AI. Everything is AI. Can't
Shit.
believe anything.
That's why I said
Hey,
R. Kelly was on to something all them years
we've
years
been
ago. That's
predicting
not
shit.
me. They AI'd my face in there with that young girl. That's crazy.
We come in here
That's a
every week. I
clone.
feel
That's a
like
clone.
every week we come in here and predict some shit accurately, and it comes true within the next pod cycle.
Yo, dead ass,
I
cause
think within the
the
next pod cycle, somebody on that Trump staff is gonna come out and say it's AI.
I'm screaming on his behalf.
Right. Yeah, I don't got much left. I know y'all got some local news to share with us. If y'all remember that club in DR falling apart and
Oh God.
killing all them people, the owners formerly been charged with manslaughter.
Yeah, I
Hey,
saw
as
that.
he
I saw
motherfucking
that.
should.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good thing. Somebody got to
Be-
get held accountable, man.
because they kept saying people have been complaining about that club for years. I think we talked about that.
Yeah, they said
Right.
that
It
there
was
was
known to be falling apart. So
yeah, they say families of victims have also filed civil lawsuits against him, claiming negligence and structural failures were the cause of the disaster. Let me see. Criminal charges. Dominican authorities arrested Espala and his sister, Marielle, accusing them of immense irresponsibility and negligence for failing to physically intervene to prevent the roof from collapsing. He is facing criminal charges and such as involuntary manslaughter. Civil
Yeah.
lawsuits. At least one family has filed a civil lawsuit against the nightclub owners and local authorities. The lawsuit claims the disaster was a result of, okay, yeah, same shit. Investigation technical team has been formed to forensically investigate the collapse, club history, issues with the roof, air conditioning units on the roof leaking and causing plaster ceiling panels to fall occasionally. So this was already a thing. I guess the question is how long?
My problem with this
Yeah.
is that the civil suits are one, it's not gonna bring any of the 236 victims' lives back, and two is that there's only so much money that they could get out of him before he goes broke and can't pay these people.
Yeah, no, that's what I say. That's the best you could get, at least, something for that. Somebody had to take accountability for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Too many lives lost behind it, man.
And in accountability news and local news,
again, we were talking about consequences, because I lived here when the whole Freddie Gray thing happened, and
Mhm.
I really feel like Baltimore police have calmed down since that point because they're afraid of lawsuits. But what that has bred is an environment where the police are not coming because they're afraid to react because of how the reaction is going to be viewed. So you either got the super corrupt ones that, you know what I'm saying, do what they do, and then you got the ones who don't want to do nothing because they're afraid and they just want to collect their pension at the end of all of it. Um, Baltimore police have been doing shady shit for years. I'm not surprised. The only surprise is that they actually charge somebody with something because they do be doing wild shit. That video, he did almost hit the man with the cruiser, but niggas are chasing like they used to. They ain't getting out their car and doing cop chases. That's only in
Right.
movies. Like they either gonna shoot you or run your ass over and then do the paperwork and be done with it. And that's been happening for years. So I'm glad to see some consequence come from certain things. But a Baltimore police officer was charged with attempted murder because of video surfaced of him chasing a man in his squad car, and he got all these charges of like misconduct while in on duty and trying to hit him with the car and all this other shit. So I think he
Yeah,
should go
that's
to
wild.
jail.
Yeah,
That's wild.
Y'all seen The Wire? You know what goes down here.
I gotta watch that
The
next.
corner.
Check that out.
And
What?
I'm
The
gonna try to
Wire?
give Peaky Blinders
Yeah,
another run because I really don't have no shows to
yeah,
watch right now.
that's
I'm pissed
great.
off.
Yeah, you
Get through
might as
season
well.
one, and everything after will be amazing.
I didn't know that Tom Hardy was in there,
Tom Hardy is 100% in that. In
and I fucking love Tom Hardy. You should have led with that.
well, because he doesn't play. I mean, he plays a
A
significant
main
role, but he's
character.
not one of them. He's not
The
one of the
main
main
character.
characters, but he does play a very significant role throughout the series. But
I love him.
if
He's
you're
such an
gonna
awesome
watch
actor.
Peaky Blinders, you get through season one. Last episode of season one will tell you what the rest of the show is gonna be like. It's gonna be a lot like that, but it's gonna get a lot better. That's what I mean.
Okay.
It's a lot of character building in the first episode, but in the
I mean,
first season.
we need the prequel. We need to understand who these people are
It
before we can
starts
get into
slow.
the meat of the story. So I get it.
And I don't know how y'all do with English accents, but yeah, sometimes you gotta cut the subtitles on them.
I watch everything in subtitles, so no worries.
All right,
Because
all right.
they have
OZ,
a different jargon. Even their like their
yeah,
little
this is
slurs and shit like that. We're not used to it. I had to
yeah.
do the same thing with Top Boy, and that Jamaican English accent is even
Wagwan,
harder to understand.
Wagwan.
Bruv, what the fuck is a bruv? I've
Hold on,
never
bruv.
heard that before in my life.
You pussy men, innit? You pussy men.
Yeah, the in it
Pusio.
too. That in it kills me, yo. Every time they do it, in it.
pussy,
You want to
oh.
be an asshole, in
Pussy, oh, man.
it? It was very hard for me to get into that. It took me a while. Took me a couple of tries to get into
Top Boy
Top
is
Boy,
fire.
but
it's
it
Top Boy
kind
ended
is
up
fire.
being good.
I
it's
fuck with
kind of
Top
hard
Boy.
to take them serious as thugs, huh?
Yeah, man.
Did you watch both Top Boys or just watch the revamp one?
I watch both.
I watched both.
Um, it was a very long time ago, so it had to be the first one. I don't think I got into the second part.
Oh, the second one is the one that Drake brought back like 10 years back later. It's the same characters, damn near, but that's the one that you need to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, the 3 season one. But yeah, I mean, Peaky Blinders, amazing. OZ, stop being like Casanat. Go watch the fucking Wire.
Yeah,
I ain't
bro.
got
You
much going on.
depriving yourself of a classic, sir. You
I bet, so I'm gonna watch it then,
need to
cause I don't
put
got
that
nothing
under
to
your
watch.
belt, man. Yeah.
I'm watching.
What's it on? I gotta. What's it on? It's not nothing, huh?
Yeah,
It's
that's a
on
good question.
HBO. HBO.
Is it? Is
Oh
it?
no!
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna do my little thing that I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
this
just.
nigga
Well,
talks about
I gotta
every
cut the I
fucking
gotta cut the corners.
episode.
Gotta cut the corners.
Everyone.
Gotta cut the corners.
Yeah, cause
Piss me
man,
off.
I had that Hulu watching Bumpy Johnson and shit, and I forgot to cancel that shit.
Well,
She was
that's
charging
because
me.
I'm dead.
that's
Oh, I thought you
because
was keeping the Hulu for your sister. Don't play with me because I remember
Honestly,
conversations.
she don't be on it like that. She don't
She'll
watch
be
that
on it.
shit.
I
Nah.
got it for free. I got it for free off of T-Mobile. So
Oh no.
I keep hearing this. I'm about
He
to
said he got
switch.
he said he got the perks.
yeah, I got
You
Hulu.
got the.
I get Hulu for free off T-Mobile.
You get Apple Music for free too?
He said I got the perks.
No, but I get a student discount from, going to fucking community college. But
Okay.
the reason why OZ keeps talking about that on here, Michaela, is because he hasn't watched The Wire. Believe it or not.
Mm.
'Cause,
Talking about what?
You would
you know what?
understand the rules to the game. That
Yeah,
nigga
if
be
you watch
talking
The
about that
Wire, you
shit
would
on the
know.
If
show.
you watch The Wire.
Oh, that niggas not even about to exclude me out like this. Fuck y'all.
Hey,
Trying
listen,
to make me look like an
like I
odd
said,
ball over here.
the stringer bell and
Eight
Barksdale.
ball. Yeah.
Oh wait,
God
wait.
damn.
Yeah,
Know
nigga.
what talking
Oh shit.
Oh
about.
hell no. You gotta go, boy.
Yo, you
You
gotta
gotta
go.
Oh,
go, boy.
Yo, get out of here, yo. Put your antenna higher.
I can't.
Yeah, his shit
Yo,
was
remember
tweaking.
y'all don't even remember when phones actually had antennas.
That's a
Man,
fact
who you
though.
talking to? I had an antenna on my very first phone, fucking
I was
flip
gonna say I
phone.
had a Nokia with the joint.
Same. Yeah.
You had
Yeah.
to pull that motherfucker out. Hold on,
You
yo. Oh
talking about
no.
phones? I'm talking about the fucking TV antennas they used to have
Oh
fucking
God.
That
hold up.
too, yeah. That shit used to give
I
me
went through
mad.
that era a little bit, but yeah, my
I
mom was a
definitely
little
did. I
bougie.
used to be banging on that goddamn TV.
That antenna shit was ass, and then that antenna would always break. You had to hold it up with some tape or some stupid shit.
No, nigga, y'all wasn't
The
recording
static TVs.
fucking what is it, the music award shows just to go back and watch it again.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
That shit. I used to have
On a
tapes and
tape
tapes and
recorder.
shit.
On a
Huh?
tape
Yeah,
recorder.
Yeah,
dumb.
Yeah, hell
VCR.
yeah, I remember that shit. You know how
VCR.
many movies I had?
On
I
the
was
on the
seeing DVD,
VCR.
man, before that. Let me stop talking before I fucking. Let me see now.
I'm
Y'all
Nigga,
got me
crying. You
sound like
aging
Ozzy.
yourself.
Nigga,
how
You telling about your
niggas know how
struggle and
old you
shit.
are. I want
yo.
to
He
say I
know
used to
he
do
got
that I
ADD,
used to do that with
dumbass.
cassette tapes, like record over them shits, record shit off the radio.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the Giants fired their fucking coach finally. Thank God.
I saw that too. Yeah, that's wild.
Much to talk about.
I
Thank
got to
God.
check on the scores too. I just thought about that shit.
Oh, I put the Kill Bill joint. It come out December 5th. That shit come right out after my birthday, the Friday after my birthday. I'm so hyped.
Word. Well,
Hilarious.
we're out of here. Everybody, subscribe, or along with the president of the United States.
Gobble
Blow
gobble.
Bill, blow Bill, kid, blow Bill,
Gobble
Blow
gobble.
Bubba. Go blow
blow
Bubba if
Bubba,
you don't
blow
subscribe.
Bubba,
With his saxophone.
Yeah.
blow Bill. Yeah, stupid. Yeah,
Him
I'm
and
good.
Kanye.
I'm dead.
Bring
Get
Kanye
Kanye's
along.
cousin and
Bring
let's go
Kanye
hold
along.
hands.
No wonder why they said Kanye the black Trump.
Bring
Yeah,
Kanye
they
along.
both sucking
Yes.
dick. They
Yo,
both
y'all
sucking dick.
dumb, yo. They both in the same shit. That's wild. I'm done with
That's the
y'all,
one
yo.
thing we got in common. We want to make
Oh man.
America great again, and we want to suck some dick.
That's wild.
All
That's
right, yo,
crazy.
y'all be
The
safe.
American way.
Yes.
The
Y'all have
American way.
a safe week out there. Be careful. People driving crazy. People are fucking
Yeah, it's
crazy.
holiday times.
It's
This is when
holiday
niggas
time.
start
Yeah.
robbing and acting crazy because everybody broke. So yeah, please be
Yeah.
careful out here.
Don't be
Yeah.
Word.
another. Don't be
Be
another.
safe.
Don't be
Just
involved in another mass shooting. IOZ.
just chill in the
For
crib
sure,
if you
for
can help it.
sure.
That's
I'm gonna
all.
I
use
That's
bet
my
all
you
I'm saying.
no
naval. I'm
food
gonna use.
stamps will be sold this month.
All right.
That's my prediction. Everybody gonna keep their shit like, bitch, no, I need this. Fuck you.
I'm
Yeah, y'all
dead.
stupid,
Yo,
Yeah,
one of
I'm.
y'all don't please don't go and be involved in a mass shooting because my covering of your death ain't gonna be the best.
I'm screaming.
yo, you are dumb, yo. This
This
is not
My
nigga.
covering of your death is
I
the
this is
I will
not
wildest
go.
thing you
I
could have
will
You're not
said.
gonna
go take.
mourn well.
Fam, I
No,
will go take y'all voices and put that shit in the little AI machine. So
I can't.
this show gotta keep going,
This
fam.
keep
nigga.
I
going on.
need
This
all of
nigga
you.
dumb. That nigga said the show gonna go
This
on.
nigga. Nigga said, "Fuck y'all."
This nigga sick. Somebody, these nigga need help. I'm gonna pray for you, Cass.
As do we all. Please do
Yeah,
because I
word.
need all the prayers you can get.
Piece of
For
All
real.
right,
shit.
yo, y'all be
Yo,
safe.
enjoy y'all weekend, man.
We
Y'all
all
be
out of
cool.
here, man.
One love.
Love.
And then we're gonna have a woo. Woo, that'll be